Yes, indeed. Well, since the early hours of this morning, and in fact, it's starting at overnight, late hours of last night, we're under heavy barrage of airstrike and artillery shelling. Israeli tanks and armored vehicles started pushing deeper into the heart of the city of Khan Younis. As of this hour, the Israeli military forces expanding their ground invasion. They are at the edges of three major areas at the eastern side of Khan Younis. We're talking about Al-Qarara, Abdisan, and Bani Suhaila area, and Khuza'a area, a fourth area that has become under a full Israeli military control. As of the past 20-30 minutes, there an area at the heart of Khan Younis known as the 5th Street. This is literally about 15 minutes drive from where we are to this area. So they are getting very closer to the center of Khan Younis city, where we have the hospital here, we have their honorable schools, there is a busy market. The area is still very densely populated with people, particularly those who left the eastern side of Khan Younis overnight, running for their life and been stacking here at the hospital. And as you can see from the frame of the camera, the number of people has tripled overnight. And as early hours of this morning, we're looking at thousands of people are already in the hospital here with a great deal of uncertainty as the news is starting to come in that the Israeli tanks are pushing deeper into the center of the city of Khan Younis. On our way this morning to the side, there are thousands of people taking the western road that connects Khan Younis and Rafah, and for people that are trying to move further to the southern part. What's heartbreaking about is the scenes of little children walking on that road for long distance to get to Rafah area, because as of now, most people who left the eastern side of Khan Younis left on foot. They could not get their cars or whatever they use as a transportation to get here and then to the Rafah city.
Hani, it's certainly looking a lot more crowded around you, and I can hear those Israeli drones back overhead. You've been reporting from outside the Nasser hospital for weeks now. What's the situation like inside? We just saw even more ambulances go past.
It's definitely getting very complicated at this hour, as within the past 45 minutes, ambulances have started to get those who were injured from last night and early hours of this morning. Because of last night, none of the civil defense crew on the ground or ambulances were able to get to the eastern side of Khan Younis to pull out injuries to the hospital. They were able to do this, and according to one of the civil defense crew here we talked, he said that there's still more people on the ground of the eastern side of Khan Younis. They were able to reach to those who are very close to Salah ad-Din Road and bring them to Nasser Hospital. Here at the hospital, the scenes, because of this large tsunami of injuries, the hospital is already overwhelmed with people who were injured within the past few weeks, and then those who were transferred from the Shifa hospital and the Indonesian hospital. And now, on top of this, mounting the pressure on the medical team and the resources of the hospital, there are literally people sleeping and laying on the floor of the hospital. The corridors of the hospital are packed. I wanted to take a short tour inside the hospital. I could not. I walked within the emergency department a few steps and then I pulled back. It's very, very, very packed, very, very suffocating. There's a large number of people inside, whether there are injuries or patients or people just sleeping on the floor as of this moment.
Make sure to subscribe to a channel to the latest news from RDZ World News.